I think I'm quite possibly the greatest melee player of all time.
Whoa.
SKEL.
SKEL.
It stands for a new player who's joined us. Bensw actually left.
Yep.
We're now joined by this man who just picked up Ben's controller, calls himself the Skeletal Swordsman. We're going into this game versus LRSPN.
SPF 50. Yeah. It's like a
Oh my. What is this level of Marth play?
Oh, look at that. He narrowed
One of
at him
the
and then
hidden-
did an up tilt in place. If I actually didn't know any better, I would think it was Blur, just based on that.
It might be.
It might be Blur.
I'm not getting a Blur vibe from this player to
No,
my right.
I'm
There's
getting a
something
different-
deeper.
Yeah, more skeletal about his play.
Yeah, that is for certain.
Oh my God.
Skeletal Swordsman, how long have you been playing Melee?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember those the Armada
20 out of
interviews?
20 response.
Remember the Armada interviews
Just,
from
I
Genesis
have
1?
no further questions. That was perfect. No, what Armada interviews? Like the early
someone
one.
asked
He
him-
still has his jump LRMP 22.
No, at Genesis 1, like before Armada really had great English, and someone asked him, like, yeah, how old are you? Like in an interview, and he said yes.
Okay. Well, his English is sick now. He
Yeah,
would
no,
answer
it's-
that question in a heartbeat.
Which, by the way, no, yeah, he'd tell you 22 or however
I was
it is.
guessing 22, but I know that's way too young. You know our game's like 17 years old?
Maybe I'd be like 23 or 24.
He's older than that.
I think he's 25.
I think he's 24.
That
Hey, this guy's good. This Fox guy is good.
that actually
He's competing with the Skeletal Swordsman.
that's actually the kind of maneuver where like he took the stock, but the fact that he's going for stuff like that, which should work 1 out of 100 times and get him slaughtered 99 out of 100, means that I've got a lot of confidence in the skeleton.
Yeah, definitely.
If that makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense to me.
Okay.
You're saying that his level of play is higher
Yeah.
than the opponent. He's going to win simply because of class.
He's in a different caliber of play.
Look at that. So clean. Land, turnaround, up tilt. They call that the bone picker. When the Skeletal Swordsman does it. Turnaround, up tilt. There it is. His signature. He's been working on that one. It
For a
already
long
existed when he
time.
started playing, so.
Many generations. Ugh. Putting this fox in a real spooky situation. I'll tell you that. Oh!
We have 0
Dragged
viewers
him
now.
off stage with the 4B into the underworld.
I didn't use it.
Only for FSPRM.
You
to-
didn't turn on
I
UCF?
didn't turn on UCF.
Yeah. It's common to forget.
Yeah, when you're mostly bones, no brain.
All right, Tom. What did I start?
Oh! Gorgeous. Ooh,
There it is.
The reactions.
Poked. Well, I mean, this is definitely weird, but I'm glad that this player is playing on the Spencer account. It looks like we're gonna get some points
Yeah.
off of this unsuspecting Fox. Look at him, ended. He anged.
Yeah. It's unfair.
You know, Scarth is like definitely taking notes here. I feel like I'm learning a thing or two. Look at that bait. He just lured his opponent off stage.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Into the nether
Thank you
realm.
so much, Skeletal Swordsman.
Skeletal samurai, dude.
I don't know how you even made it to NorCal from, across the river Styx.
That's a good reference. That's a good
I'm
reference. I
actually a
catch that
huge
reference.
fan of wherever that comes from.
I see it as like different people have different ways to sort of snap themselves into the zone. And if this is Ben's, then
Ben, you wouldn't believe it. A man who played Melee, he played a Marth at a high level,
High level.
came in just as you had left. It's like actually weird. It's like he came when you left, and then he left and you came.
Yep.
It was like he called himself the Skeletal Swordsman. and he picked up your controller and he used it. He beat this Fox player, showing, like I said, a high level of skill.
That was his name? We called him. That's
The
really
skeletal
fucking
swordsman.
lame
Yeah.
name.
Skeletal
And I
samurai.
asked him how long he had been playing Melee, and he said yes.
Did he not speak English or something?
I don't think so. There's
What did he say at the
clearly
end?
something wrong with him. What did he say at the end?
Yeah.
He actually thanked us. Or he told us to thank. What did he say? He said, "You're welcome."
Wow, what a douche.
Yeah. The hell with that guy.
It's weird.
Oh, he just grabbed. That's actually six spacing. He didn't do this stuff against Skeletal Swordsman. I think he has an otherworldly presence
Yeah.
Yeah.
that I just don't quite have.
I can't wait until the episode comes out so I can
Yeah,
see
you
this.
can learn about what the heck happened
Yeah.
in the very room you were in.
Really? Who let him in? Security?
I really
Are they
don't
breaking
know.
Irvin time? Or what's going
I
on?
think Spencer did. I think Spencer called in the favor. He said, guys, I'm losing too many points on my
Yeah.
account, and
Got this guy Ben SW here.
yeah, you need to sail over across
Weird. River Styx.
across
Is
the
that where you're
river
going?
Styx. Yes.
I can't get any lucky breaks in this game. This guy's outplaying me.
I think this guy's got a weakness to the undead element. This was like an RPG.
I love the idea, Bobby.
I'm actually losing.
You know,
Skeletal Swordsman played better than me.
I'm an aspiring Marth man. I don't like what I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like this, you would have been so
Yeah.
impressed.
You'd
So like on a
love
scale from Scarth
to skeleton.
to Mewtwo King,
Oh,
where did
okay.
the Skeletal Swordsman
Dude.
fall?
So much better than Scarth. I don't even think that that's the right end of the spectrum because you won't have enough granularity.
I see. Okay. Well, Bobby, I really hope you don't lose this guy. If this random fucking skeleton who walked off the street was able to beat him.
I know, me too. I just have to play like losing is a possible outcome.
I feel like this guy never spot dodges. You just can grab him over and over and over again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good tip. I don't grab.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with Marth. What I realized, I was thinking about playing some Marth. I realized is Zane is like the ideal Marth. He plays incredibly lame. All he does is dash dance.
Yeah.
But then when he gets a hit, because he understands that everything else that he does in his play is incredibly lame, he tries to be as swag as possible.
Yeah.
But if you actually try to be as swag as possible neutral as Marth, you lose. So he's figured out the system of
Yeah,
being
you
the
actually
swaggiest
cannot
Marth
be
you
cool
can.
at Marth.
You can't be cool in neutral. You can be cool once you get
Right.
hit. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. That was a clever.
Unless you're Kevin Toy. Kevin Toy is sick.
Yeah, yeah,
Love
yeah.
that guy.
He's different.
Oh, see? He never spot dodges.
And Kevin Nanny, actually.
Kevin
He
The
hit
Kevins.
me
Yeah, Kevin.
with the
as,
best.
as we call him. You really turned this game around though from the beginning. Remember that? We're talking about how
I got him.
the skeleton and this guy and you hit the wrong thing on the thing.
Yeah. He needs to reset his controller.
No!
Okay, wait, Bobby, you're gonna
Last stock.
you're gonna lose this guy?
Unclip your
Un-
flex capacitors if you'd like.
A dead person
Yeah, dead person can beat this guy.
beat this guy.
Yeah, undead, really, more like.
What's the difference?
Well, they're opposite, right? Because of unmodifier means not. So.
What was that down smash?
I like to swing the sword.
I see that.
Oh.
Okay, well,
Shot. That's what you got him with.
cool.
All right. Well, we took it home. Look at that. We're climbing ladder again. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember the days when we would climb, and now we're back to those days.
Back to the good days.
I like that kick.
Please
don't record that on the
don't
show. What
record
show?
that on the show. All my friends will laugh at me.
Show.
JK, send him a heart.
Heart.
Oh.
That's from
All this-
here and beyond the grave was that heart.
Well,
There we go.
that was worth
3 points.
Skeletal Slayer
Hey, you
comes
start
in.
somewhere.
Whatever the guy called himself.
Good old Sheik versus Marth. You know?
Yeah. It's a classico.
El Clasico.
The classico.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Blue Sheik for my similar sounding name guy, Taupe.
I like
I don't
that
think
guy
there's
a lot.
I don't think there's a
He
single.
looks just like you too. That's the crazy thing.
Okay, it's a little okay.
Berkeley, you know.
Insert picture of Taupe. You know that it's being edited in.
I
Even
got-
if I said nothing,
The
Ludwig's
the
edited
first
that
time
in.
you were telling me about Toph and Taupe, I think it was when we went to Apex, and then I met Taupe for the first time, and I was like, this looks nothing like the guy.
Yeah.
That I thought it was. You were telling me that this was Taupe, and I was like, this looks nothing like the guy that was.
You thought I was making a
commentary.
bad joke?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I got really confused, and then we played.
Because Taupe and Tove actually sound so similar.
Right.
that-
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's like this. Yeah. A million
They
feet
look
tall.
nothing like each other.
He has like a wife and kids, right?
He does.
He has a wife, and I don't know if he has
I think
kids.
singular.
Oh, he's a kid.
Yeah, he
Wow,
is. Yeah.
okay.
Progeny. Ooh, he just waited, and then he turned around and you grabbed him.
That's right. That's the kind of play that you see, right, when our guests don't play.
Yeah.
This level.
I get it. I mean,
You're one of the few people, Bensw, good friend of mine. You already know who he is, right? Of Terrible Times fame, right? A known member of the Magic the Gathering community from back in the day.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
defeated every single Ganondorf I've ever met
That's right.
in record time.
That's right. It's good to have you here, Ben.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
So what do you think? You're one of our few guests who have ever watched the show.
Most of the guests don't watch the show.
I know. I
No.
can't believe it either.
Eh,
So entitled.
I feel like people on YouTube complain about how, like, you know, you never let the guest play, how, like, you know, you guys get too salty. I think what they don't understand is the truth is you guys are, like, the least tiltable players in the world, and you're doing it as an act. You're doing
Right.
it because you know that it will incite this anger in the YouTube comments, and
It's
that's
like a
engagement.
long-
It's engagement.
Yeah.
It's customer engagement.
It's like the
Customer
long con
support.
in
right,
a way.
right. I mean, the first thing about product management, as I'm sure you know, being
Yeah.
a product manager, is you don't listen to the users. They're always wrong.
That's right.
You never do anything that they want. So that's, to all the. Ooh,
You know, that's not how I actually feel as a product manager.
I know,
Where
I know.
you hear that from?
I'm joking. It was a long contrived joke to make fun of the YouTube commenters, who've gotten a lot better recently. You know, I watched a little segment at the end when
It's because
when
all the
Ludwig
people who didn't like us stopped watching.
parses in all the YouTube comments. They're kind of funny. I want to say to Ludwig on the show, there was I was somewhere and they were calling out names. There was like a list of names they were calling out, and one of them was Federico, and the guy said it not in the way that Ludwig said it at the end of every single episode when Federico was one of the millionaires.
Federico.
Like my head shifted. I was like, wait a second. Did Ludwig? You know, I thought the only time I could ever hear the name Federico was was if it were the end of the Reed's episode and Ludwig were saying it. So, I know that notice that Ludwig no longer says the names at the end of the episode, and that makes me incredibly sad when I'm blackout drunk at 3 in the morning.
Because that's the state where you watch our show.
Yeah.
What I've learned, or I guess what I appreciate the most about having done this episode is learning more about sort of Ben's life and his lifestyle.
Yeah.
Who's playing?
I think you can go
I
in.
think
You want me to
you've
go
run
in?
a show. I think you
Okay.
can go in, yeah.
Yeah,
I like you as number 2.
Okay.
I would up
hate
the
this stage.
buffer a smidge, though.
A smidge.
I was going to say a tad, but I think a tad might be too much
Let's look
or
at his
too
ping.
little.
His ping looks good.
More like a smidge. Yeah.
He's playing on a 144 hertz monitor. Fucking rich kid over here.
Oh, jeez. So, you know.
Wait, how can you see that?
I
guess it says it.
Who should I
probably-
play?
it
Should I
probably
play
just
Sheik
says
too? You like my
Probably
Sheik?
says
How
it.
hard was that guy?
Your Sheik will not beat him.
Okay. Should I play Marth or Fox or Falco?
You
Whoever
could,
you wanna play.
could ditto him if you play any Marth, which we've
Nah,
never
nah,
seen
nah, nah, I'll just
on the
play
show.
Falco. Okay.
Yeah,
But,
for sure. No.
Yeah.
Ben's only played Falco, really.
Spencer's over there just watching a TV series about camera equipment.
He's that filthy, dude.
That's what he does.
He's probably multitasking, doing that and something else that's like way more important than everything that I've done
Yeah.
in the past year. All right, here we are. Just had 2 false starts. Ludwig probably did a time skip because he's funny like that.
Yeah.
You get to see how much time we spent because Bensw is an incredible genius.
Oh,
Did you see the spacing?
I did.
You asked if you wanted to play this guy with Sheik. Ben Sheik.
It would have been fine.
Why is Sheik sick, dude?
He thinks we have the filter where you only can play bronze level. He has no conception of picking somebody good. No wonder you feel so confident after you play net play all the time, dude.
Ben's got like a way he lasers that's like more. There's an oomph to it that he puts in it that most Falcos don't have. He he really lasers. Like you can see his Falco really pulling the trigger with a lot of gumption.
You can feel the spirit.
Yeah,
That's how I would put it.
that's how I'd put it too.
So.
He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm learning right now. This
I
Martha's spooked.
I definitely don't know what to do. Fuck
Okay.
that guy. Got the laser though.
You had him in an M&M shield, and then he threw out a panic forward smash and it worked. That's what I'm gonna call that. That was a panic forward
That
smash.
was a really smart neutral B. It's like he knows that's my one weakness. Okay, well, not that time, buddy.
This guy's crazy. This Bensw guy.
Have you heard about a positive mental attitude?
No.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Do you know the professional Dota player Artur Babur?
Yeah.
Arteezy?
Yeah.
He's all about it. He doesn't flame. He doesn't tilt. He's all about the positive mental attitude, and that's how he became the highest rated player in Dota history.
Very interesting.
Oh, I tried to cheese him.
And you're more or less like that.
Yeah.
in watching
I'm
you-
cool as a cucumber.
Yeah. I'm actually working on showing more emotion.
You're like too emotionless. You're too. That's the
Yeah.
problem with your play. Is what I've mostly noticed is you're too like surgical and methodical. Bobby.
And I think that the opponent will get freaked out by me being super emotional. I don't want to be cool, calm, and collected. I'm going to get in their brains. Cool, calm, and collected could be predicted.
Yeah. I was joking actually.
I know.
But I see what you're saying.
I
I hear you.
I put it back on the level that
Yep.
I started.
You looped it
I did.
into itself.
Do you think Ben's going to win this game or
Yeah. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. That was a good
He's
spacing
just
on this
the
guy.
thing
He's
that
gonna
I'm
ate the laser
noticing
and dash
about
back.
Ben right now is that he's getting hit by literally everything. Like he can't not get hit. This dude is throwing out every random move. And it's literally they're just all finding him so perfectly.
Hey, you want to bring it home, Bobby?
God, dude, I don't even know anymore. Can I win? Or is this player just godlike?
I think I'm quite possibly the greatest melee player of all time.
Yeah, it's possible.
Can feel
At
like
least-
something really special.
On some days.
Measured by certain parameters, I think certainly.
What was that grab?
Just the carryover effect.
He should have wave landed, grabbed you. That would have been professional.
Oh, Nair is so sick there. Look at this guy suddenly having to deal with someone who's moving and grooving and him just not being ready for it. Do you play different colors of your character differently, Bobby? Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Because some people have that effect.
For sure with black, because I very much like visualize dark rain more.
Uh-huh. What about with pink, with the Hax color? Less so.
Pink was my color for a while. I literally got stuttered
You
at
got
the
you
moment
got
where
destroyed by the lag.
there was lag. I was gonna run towards him.
Yeah,
I was gonna get the better move.
Were you like Hax's like senpai?
That's right.
some
I
way.
was in
Were
more
you?
than some way.
Would he say so?
I've actually
don't-
told him to his face before, and I think that he conceded after significant resistance.
All right, I know exactly what that feels like. Oh.
Kind of like how you were Nun's Kohai. You know, he was your senpai, right?
Easy, Ben. Easy.
Well, I was. Yeah.
What I think the viewers don't understand is I've known Bobby for a couple years now.
Yeah.
and I'm dead serious about this issue.
I've literally spent every moment that I've ever spent with him and knowing him thinking about how I could tilt him
Jesus.
the best, how I could needle him perfectly. And I know how upset he gets by a couple of things. It used to be getting a 6th place at Genesis. It's now the fact that Nun,
Snapback, see?
yeah.
You need a snapback. for
You did
Falcon,
not snap back.
for a turnaround.
He copied everything that Nunn did, and Nunn was the progenitor of
Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that was the right word. Oh!
I did the weak knee on purpose. You see?
Okay. We got a little confidence. A little
I don't
boost.
actually think that full knee, strong knee would have hit.
But every day, I just think about how I
Tip-
can make Bobby upset.
No.
Ooh, that's interessante by him.
No. This guy's.
Did you see my? That hitbox is not real.
It's like a little bigger. It looked like.
Yeah, that one shouldn't have hit.
He like Marth puts the purple stuff on his sword, and the purple stuff hits you where the sword doesn't. Oh, that was a gorgeous stomp. That's the thing about Marth. A lot of Marths, they're used to being able to run circles around their opponent, dash back this, dash back that. Falcon can run circles around Marth.
Oh, I saw. what
I'm
you-
dead.
No, you're not.
you're
You're
fine.
living. This
He
guy.
should have killed me. Scarth would have killed me.
This guy. You got this guy.
In like a-
He's just one. Okay, you're gonna play like Lord.
I just like when that one technique works.
Just stand in
Did you
place
pivot
forward
it or
smash.
no? If you pivoted it like me, it would have worked.
No, I try to predict the timing better than.
Can you hit him with a
Oh.
Falcon punch? For the fans.
He's gonna do move. I tried to bait it out.
Is he dead? He is?
Okay. Well,
Wow.
Skill. We back with more BenSW. Stay tuned.
Thanks to the billionaires James, Clay, David, IGP, Justin, Anthony, Chris, Federico, Sean, F and D-Bag. Peace!
What the
No.
fuck?
He lock. Can he lock? Did he lock? Did he lock? Is it a bug? There's a bug with the code.